Well, good morning or good afternoon, whatever the situation may be for you. But hello, welcome to my Facebook Live today. You are joining me for a tour of the Professional Academy, and I am really excited to be showing you today what all is going on in the Professional Academy. I know that you may have been hearing a little bit about the online itinerant and the Professional Academy. You might be wondering, what is it? Is it trainings? Is it a website? Are there resources? Are there downloads? Like, what's going on? So I am just really excited to show you today. In case you're not familiar with me, my name is Stephanie Kesson, and I am the founder of the Online Itinerant. And by trade, I am a teacher for the deaf and hard of hearing. I've been in the field for approximately 25 years and kind of in and out of the field of teaching. Started out as a teacher, became an interpreter, went back to teaching, became an education and diagnostic specialist for children around the entire state of Wisconsin, where at that point I supported hundreds of students and families and teachers and school districts, and just being able to hone in and understand what the needs were and then be able to provide support for those needs. And then I went back to the classroom. I've done captioning, I've been continued to be an interpreter in the community. So I have just really been in the field of deafness for a long time. But one thing that I noticed when I was in the classroom, actually, especially when I came back to the classroom, let me just rewind a little bit. When I was an education and diagnostic specialist, I had the luxury of having this huge arena of resources and specialists and experts that I could constantly reach out to, people that I can partner with and team with and bounce ideas off of and dig in and hone in on ideas and things to try. And when there was something new that I wasn't familiar with, I had an expert right kind of in my catalog of contacts that I could reach out to and contact and ask the questions. And when I went back to the classroom, I realized how important that was. And I was able to go back into all my files and access all the trainings that I'd been to in the past and reach out to the people who I had been trained by in the past and just be able to bring those resources back to the classroom. But I recognized how unique and special that was. So I decided to create the online itinerant that I could be able to provide that access to anybody who was working with deaf and hard of hearing students, access to experts, access to other colleagues and peers, access to people that you could just brainstorm ideas off of. Because truthfully, in this field, if you've been here for any amount of time, you know that you can be here for 100 years and still be learning about the needs of students who are deaf and hard of hearing. Because is it true? Are not things changing all the time? If you are watching this live, then I would love for you to comment in the comment box. Just say hello, that you're joining me. Where are you joining me from? And what are some of the new things that you have been learning along your journey recently as teacher for the deaf and hard of hearing, whether you are new in the field or whether you have been here for a while? If you are watching the recording of this afterwards, just put in parentheses recording and then answer that same question. The field is always changing. Our students' needs are evolving, and especially now with COVID, it's a whole new ballgame. So I am just really excited to show you what we have been able to create through the online itinerant to be able to support you as you're working with deaf and hard of hearing students. So I am sharing my screen right now. Let's see if there's a way that I can make me smaller. There we go. My screen is bigger. Now I am actually going to be toggling back and forth between screens. So when you're commenting on here, if you click above, then I can see your name and your information. Otherwise, I just get a little face, but go ahead and post comments or questions, and I will toggle back and forth between the website and Facebook Live so I can see what questions you have. So this is, first of all, oh, great. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. All right. So let me just show, we've got Lisa here, and she is a member of the Professional Academy. So she is just a great testimony. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing how the online itinerant and the Professional Academy is supporting you. I just really look forward to building more community with others and bringing more people in. So thank you for watching. And here we go, Lisa. You can chime in anytime on whatever I'm missing. So if you're interested in the online itinerant, the Professional Academy, the first thing you want to do is go to our website, the Online Itinerant. And it's called the Online Itinerant, not because it's only for itinerant teachers, because it's not, although the majority of teachers in the field right now happen to be itinerant, because the majority of our students are met through the itinerant model. Nearly 90% of students who are deaf and hard of hearing are met through an itinerant model. But it's called the online itinerant because an itinerant teacher travels, and the online itinerant travels to you online. So that is why we're called the online itinerant. So you go to theonlineitinerant.com, all one word, and you find us. Here we are. I want you to scroll down, and you'll see we've got a number of opportunities here, including just a la carte professional developments, and then the signing room. But what we're going to talk about today is the Professional Academy. So you can click on the Professional Academy, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So the Professional Academy is kind of an online academy. It is a whole menu of courses and trainings and a community and resources and Facebook group websites. And as you scroll down and you look at what's on the website, it'll talk you through a little bit about what's going on. Now, we have a special bonus opportunity for anybody in the Professional Academy. And I especially want to encourage you as somebody who's considering becoming a member of the Professional Academy to sign up this week, because the next week on Tuesday night, we've got Karen Anderson providing a special in-service or a special training exclusively on in-servicing teachers. And oh my goodness, don't we just need this now as we are really launching into an unusual school year. So this is for Professional Academy members only. You don't have to attend live, but if you do, it's a lot of fun. But we will have a recording afterwards available to you. So you can see that right there on the website right away and where you can register. But inside the Professional Academy, we also have got all kinds of credits that you can get. So every time you complete a training, you get a certificate from the online itinerant that says that you have been trained on this topic. But some states need special certificates exclusively for your state, like Michigan and New York and Illinois, and we've got those credits for you. We also have RID credits because these trainings also fit for interpreters. We have AG Bell credits. You can get, I need to add a few more onto the website because ASHA, you can use our trainings and submit them towards your ASHA. And also we have now that we are launching this fall, graduate credit through Minot University. So you can get graduate credit for your time spent in the Professional Academy. So the other thing I want to show you on here is if you click right here for districts and agencies, I want you to know that districts can get group membership discounts. And this actually is not exclusive to districts. If you have some colleagues and some friends and your district can't afford to pay for your membership for you and yours out of your pocket, you can get together with friends and you can create a group membership. And with 4 to 9 memberships, you get 25% off. And once you bump up to 10 memberships, then you actually get 30% off. So the online itinerant does offer or does accept purchase orders, and we do offer that discount for you. So, why become a member of the Professional Academy? Well, because let me go back. This is the district information page, but the same thing right here. Why become a member of the Professional Academy? What is the Professional Academy? If you continue to scroll down the website, you'll see you have unlimited access to our trainings. You get them 24/7 from any device. And we have an online community through the Academy, through Facebook, through our live trainings. You are not alone. So many professionals, teachers, interpreters, itinerant, classroom, SLPs, audiologists, you're kind of alone out there. Even if there's a team of you that is hired through the same district, you're still on your own schedule, in and out of schools, probably not really seeing each other and not having much time to collaborate. So this gives you an online community all the time. If you keep scrolling down, you'll get a glimpse of some of our trainings, and we're going to dig in a little bit deeper here in a minute. I'm going to show you all of them. But the other thing that we have is the live meetup schedule. So the meetup schedule is all about being able to connect you live and get extra training right here, right now. And we're switching things up a little bit this year for our monthly trainings. What we've done in the past is one training per month, and you get the training, and then you can connect with each other and you can continue to work on it and kind of build the discussion. But, I get it. I know how hard it is to have something new be put in your hands. And you're like, I've got this crazy caseload of 5,000 kids. Okay, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but honestly, not a lot of an exaggeration for some of you guys, right? I know some people who have caseloads of almost 100 kids. I don't even know how it's possible. I've got a caseload of 40 students. So I get having a big caseload. So now you've got these awesome tools, this awesome resource, but you have to find time to be able to incorporate it and build capacity for yourself and learn how to use it. So this year, we're trying something new. It's called a master class. We've got one at the beginning of the year and we've got one at the end of the year. And I am so excited about this master class. The master class is actually 3 trainings, 1 training a month for 3 months that build on your capacity and support you as you implement your new skills that you've learned. So the first training, you get the background, you get the information, and let's see, I'm just noticing a comment from Catherine that you're trying to watch this, but you cannot hear or make it larger to see. Lisa, can you hear me? Can you kind of give me some information whether you can hear and maybe give some tips on this? Because I am not familiar. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. So if you can help, that would be awesome. In any case, for the master class, you get the first month's training, and then you get like some action steps, and then you come back the second month and you come together and how is it going? And what do you need next? And then here's the next portion of the training, and here's what you want to do next. And then here's the third month. And so you're building on it. So within 3 months, you have got not only new skills, new tools, you've had the support to kind of go through your own situation and your own challenges, because of course every school district, every student, every scenario offers its own challenges. So you kind of have an opportunity in a community to work through that. So by the end of the training, you truly have those new skills. So that is the master class. And I am just peeking here. Catherine, I'm seeing that you're not able to hear, and it looks like Lisa, at least who is watching, is able to hear. So I don't know if it is just your audio that you would need to turn it off. I'm unable to see what you're seeing, so I'm not sure what's going on. So the first master class is building collaboration with adults, taught by Brittany Dorn. Brittany Dorn is PhD. She's amazing. She was a classroom teacher who had a DHH teacher come in and ask her to do certain things to support a student. And she thought, oh my gosh, how can I do this? I've got a whole classroom full of kids. I cannot attend to just this one student. And then she became a DHH teacher, and she was the DHH teacher trying to get the general ed teachers to really buy into the needs and the support of the students. So her PhD, her focus was on how do we successfully build collaboration with everybody on the team. It's amazing. It's going to be fantastic. And by the way, you can get this training for $99, but if you're a Professional Academy member, it's included. It is included. So here are some of our other meetups. I've got to grab a quick sip here. Self-determination. We talk all the time about self-advocacy, but really you can't have successful self-advocacy without self-determination. So we're going to be talking about self-determination and how you as a DHH teacher or interpreter, any kind of professional in the field, how you can bring self-determination in for your students. Then we also have cued speech, the conversation. What is cued speech? Can I use it? Will it help my students? What about reading? I've got to do phonics with my students. This training is going to be fantastic for any interpreter who's supposed to be working on reading with their signing students, but you can't do phonics very well. Any teacher who's working with hard of hearing students on literacy, vocabulary, speech, any of that. We're going to talk about what are the myths of cued speech and how could it support you and your students, and could it? And then I'm so excited about having Julia West here for our last masterclass of the year, which will be taught in March, April, and May. So Julia West was one of the co-creators of The Spice and The Spice for Life. But this training is not for young children. This training is for school age kids. What do we do with our school age kids that are now in the general ed? And we're supposed to be building auditory skills and speech perception, but how do we do that as an itinerant teacher? Or they're not little anymore, they're in the general ed classroom. How do we really support that? So those are our meetups for this year, and I am so excited about that. So that is a peek of what the Professional Academy is, but let's get inside. Okay, so once you become a member, you get an account, and you can log into your account, and you have a full library at your fingertips of the Professional Academy. So just to give you a quick little glimpse, you have a tutorial on how to walk through everything. And with COVID this year, we have implemented new trainings that are specific towards meeting the COVID needs, or meeting the needs through COVID of our deaf and hard of hearing students. So you can go through your library and you click on the training that you're interested in. And when you're here, you can see all of the different information, and you can click on it, and you'll notice there is a video. The website Goose Chase. Okay, so there's any training is recorded for you. And then there's also going to be resources. So this one is a letter to parents that you can send to them if you wanted to do this particular resource, which is called Goose Chase. So through COVID, we got together online and we actually created something new. Like, we get all of these resources and information. You're like, oh my gosh, my brain is on overload. I don't know when I'm going to have time to learn this and then use it. So, all right, let's come together. Let's do it together. So we actually walk through, we create something in that hour. And by the end of the hour, you've got the tool ready to go. So we've been doing that with a number of different things through COVID, including boom cards, how to make, this was great. This wasn't me. This was one of our Professional Academy members who said, hey, I want to teach this. So they got a play date together, how to create a phone app with a Google slide presentation, an app for your students and for your parents. Unbelievable. So you can see these are all different things that we've talked about and supported Academy members through COVID. Now, what else is in the library? What else do we have? So you always go to my library, and then you can see all of the different trainings. 5 pages of trainings is just the basics. And we also have all of the meetups that are live and recorded that you can then access later. So inside, let me just show you some other things here. So inside the courses, you would notice that you have these handouts. You've got study guides for the quiz, so you can get your certificates afterwards. Then you have all of these different little short videos. Some of them are long, some of them are short, but everything also has resources and tools at your fingertips. Then when you're done with all of that, when you're done with the course, you've got all of the certificates of training as you need it, or you just skip it if you don't need it. But one of the beautiful things is that you can come back and watch the training again and again and again. So if you suddenly have a student who you weren't worried about developing peers for at the beginning of the year, but now it is November and we're still in COVID and we're like, oh, how do I do this? You can go back to this training and you can watch it again, or any of our trainings. You can review them and see them as many times as you like. The other thing that I want to give you a quick glimpse into is our Facebook group, because we have got a special Facebook group that is exclusive for Professional Academy members only. Whoops, it looks like I have got to change my screen share. Okay, let's try changing what you see. And here we go. Let's look at the Facebook group. So this is the exclusive Facebook group that's only for Professional Academy members. Now, it's very active, and we have got people that can pose questions that is specific towards the other members in the Professional Academy. We have got this one was, we did a goose chase treasure hunt with other members of the Professional Academy, teaching how to use this with your students. So we tried it out ourselves. And here is Kate. Kate is the one who led this work group herself. She showed us how to do an app on the phone for family members and for kids that they could just have on their phone. So resources, how to contact my teachers, how to plug in my hearing aid, how to Bluetooth it to my computer. They just created this app on the phone. And so she posted inside the Professional Academy. So there is just lots going on inside of here. If you've got a question right away that needs kind of some immediate feedback from, then you can do that through the Facebook group. So let's talk about this. The Professional Academy, you've got over 20 trainings on demand at your fingertips. Oh, the other thing I'm going to show you in a second is that we have an app. So you don't even have to be in front of your computer. You can actually access the Professional Academy on your phone while you're driving, if you are one of those that drives long distances between school districts. So you can even complete trainings through an app on your phone. So we've got 20 on-demand trainings. Plus, every month there is a monthly training, and we've got 2 master classes that are built in. These are normally $99 each. So actually, $99 each is about $200, $198. You can get the entire Professional Academy for the same price as the those 2 trainings. You can also get everything a la carte, but honestly, if you figure out everything a la carte, it's like $500. So don't do that. Don't do that. Just become an Academy member and get the full community. It is just really, really cool. So then in addition to that, you've got the monthly trainings, you've got the full library, you've got the community of everybody through Facebook and through the Professional Academy. So again, let me just show you this. Here we are. Here is the website. What you want to do is you just want to go to sign me up. And, wait. So you can sign up right here. And when you do that, here is your information and what all you get. But here's Karen Anderson's bonus. It's the same thing. If you register, you get regardless of what you see on this page, you get the bonus as a Professional Academy member. If you're a Professional Academy member on August 11th or before, after August 11th, that goes away for you. So join now as a Professional Academy member. I think you're going to love it. And I'm wondering what questions you have. Let me see. Lisa, so happy. She says the app has been gold for my long commute. And I'm so glad that you said that, because that's why it was created. It was created. I've got commutes like an hour each way to see students. And I love to listen to books on tape, but sometimes, maybe I'm coming to a student, I'm like, I really got to work on this skill with her. What do I need to know to be able to build this into her? Or I've got an IEP meeting and I want to prepare some information for the IEP meeting. You can listen on the road. It's so cool. It's so cool. So come join us. Come hang out with us in the Professional Academy. It is really great tool. Let me know what questions you have. Please add it in the comment box, and we would love to see you. The special now is, again, provides that bonus training with Karen Anderson, building the in-servicing needs. And you are going to get a bazillion resources, a bazillion tools, and a bazillion things that you're going to be able to use immediately as you kick off the school year. So thank you for joining me today for Facebook Live. This will be recorded. If you missed it or you're just kind of tuning in right now, we'll have this live for you. We will have the recording and we will have the captions. So feel free, comment any questions you have. I cannot wait to connect with you and see you. And I hope to see you in the Professional Academy. Take care, everybody.